Hey guys, what's going on? This is your old pal CHH, and today we're looking at an awesome DVD release. You know, back in the day, some DVD releases would come out and they were just home runs. Interestingly enough, this is a movie that I like but don't love. The movie in question is the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, I know that this is a fan favorite, especially when it comes to the big horror remakes from the Platinum Dunes era. I'll never forget when I was little, I did remember hearing that Rob Zombie was going to do this, but obviously that never happened, and it was the great Marcus Nispel, who I famously want to always call him Marcus Spinell. I guess that just comes out of the tongue easier than saying Marcus Nispel. But yes, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 got a really wicked cool DVD release back in the day. When it comes to the Blu-ray releases, so far all we have is basically just a standard Blu-ray release. There was a few of those physical media leak kind of people that kind of announced stuff well before it gets officially released, that this movie was slated to get a 4K. It hasn't happened yet, so my money says it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I don't know, though. It's just weird to guess with movies like this. You just don't know. I mean, we're living in a world where, you know, Texas Chainsaw 2022 came out on Netflix, and then we never heard or saw from it again, which is a bummer. I know a lot of us are wanting to own Texas Chainsaw 2022. Even the people that don't like it, it's just like, we love these franchises, so we want to collect them. So, yeah, put it out. But, you know, this is back when New Line was, quite frankly, just worth a damn. I don't know how else to put it. They were worth a damn, and they were putting out really cool collections, and this Texas Chainsaw DVD release is great. So, if we look on the back, you're going to see we get all kinds of cool stuff. We get crime scene cards that have information on them. We get a cool metal plaque, and we get, I think it's 3 discs. So, here, let's look at the back of this real quick, and we'll talk about it, then we'll actually look at the set. So on disc 1, we got the feature-length commentaries on the production, story, and technical aspects of the film, featuring Michael Bay, Marcus Nispel, Jessica Biel, Eric Balfour, and more. Then on disc 2, we get an alternate opening and ending, severed parts of deleted scenes documentary on what was cut from the film and why, Chainsaw Redux, Making a Massacre, comprehensive feature-length documentary covering the film's origins, casting and production through makeup, film scoring, marketing, and fan reaction. Ed Gein, The Ghoul of Plainfield, shocking documentary on the real killer that inspired the film, screen tests featuring actors Jessica Biel, Erica Balfour, and Erica Learson, art galleries featuring production and Leatherface concept art, original theatrical trailer, TV spots, Moto Grader, Suffocate music video, great song. And then we have a DVD-ROM content, script screen, storyboard viewer, link to original website, and more. So yeah, man, what a stacked release. This is really cool. So I found this at one of my used DVD places. We got places called Game Exchange. If you don't have one of these, I don't know what to tell you. If you do have one, you haven't gone in before, don't let the name fool you. They have a ton of physical media stuff. So I went in, I saw this. So let's take everything out and take a look at it. So this is a top-loading slipcase for this, which is really cool. The quote on the back, too, "You want scary, this is scary." Marcus Osborne from UPN TV. UPN, man. I remember when the channel was called the WB, and I think that turned into the UPN, and then that turned into the CW. But I remember the WB. Who's that old? Oh, man, so this is cool. So look at this. The metal plate. I don't know what you do with this, but it's just a shiny metal plate. I mean, I like it, but it's just a shiny metal plate. So, and it's embossed too. It was surprising to actually find this with everything in it. You just kind of figured maybe people would have made this or sold this and kept some of the contents, or just would have lost some of it. But yeah, you got to dig the metal plate. It's very shiny. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably just keep it in the release. But that's cool nonetheless, right? I mean, it's cool nonetheless. So look at this, man. This is cool. So this thing opens up. And I'm looking at my monitor over there, so if you see me kind of looking over to my side, this opens up like a chainsaw. Good God. So here's our evidence pamphlet, which we'll look at in a second. Look at that. It's a chainsaw. That is wicked cool. They don't make them like this anymore, guys. And look at this. On this one, it even says select a scene, so we got the scene index at the top right there. Disc 1 and Disc 2. See, it's a 2-disc set. Really nice. And the way that these sit on in here is actually really comfortable. The discs sit pretty flush. There's your discs for the Texas Chainsaw 2003. This actually makes me want to really revisit this. I guess I should say this really quick. So one more time, let me show you guys the actual chainsaw that it is. That is wicked cool. Why am I not a huge fan of this movie? The reason is I'm a big fan of... oh, on here it actually tells you the DVD-ROM extras and stuff like that. I am a big fan of the Leatherface that is just scared. And there's something about the Briniarski Leatherface that is just more intense and evil. And I think people prefer that, but for me, I prefer the more scared, I don't want to upset my family Leatherface. And that's what I like about the character, which makes him very unique to me. But people have spoken, they love this movie. So it does come with an evidence envelope. And look, it actually had an evidence tape piece that's on here that somebody kept. So you pull these out. And so what's cool is like here's a picture of the chainsaw. But on the back, it gives information as evidence. So they do that for all of these. Fingers. Oh man, it's nasty. There's this quick shot of Leatherface that one of the policemen got before he got killed by him. Really cool stuff. I gotta say, this is almost like a fun second sight release. You know, you got cool packaging, you get cards with it, and you get a metal plate. I mean, and this was from a major studio. This was when New Line was on top of the world, really. So that's really cool. Really freaking cool. So there you have it, guys. So what a great piece of physical media history, man. The Texas Chainsaw remake, I don't think the beginning got anything this cool. But what a... Man, I urge you to get this if you can get your hands on it, because the Blu-ray release is just a basic bitch Blu-ray release. They don't do anything cool with it, and it's really a shame. It almost makes you wish that New Line had gotten their hands on Halloween back in the day, because they would have done something really cool with this release. So I really was excited to go over this with you guys. Just a cool piece of physical media history, guys. The Texas Chainsaw New Line DVD collector set, which comes with postcards and a cool metal plate. That's just really cool, man. I'm going to have to revisit this movie. Like I said, it's not my favorite. I actually prefer the beginning over this, too. Which may seem sacrilege for some. I don't know. Maybe there's some of you out there that prefers the 06 movie over this movie. But, yeah, this is way too cool not to own, man. The Texas Chainsaw 2003 Platinum Series DVD release. Go out, try to find this thing if you can. Just a sensational release. Great special features on it. Removable metal faceplate, evidence, crime scene photos, and this thing comes out like a chainsaw. Really cool. I wish this would come back for bigger studios to do this sort of thing. We're creeping in that way with like Paramount doing cool box sets for like Paranormal Activity and the Scares collections. But come on, guys, let's get back to stuff like this. The horror fans want it so bad. So let me know if you guys have this. If not, I urge you to go online, try to get this for a cheap price, or go out and about and look for it. This is a sensational, cool release, and I know a lot of people probably held on to this as well. But if not, go out and try to get your hands on this. This is one of the best DVD releases ever. Huge, giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.